good people, this is a gaming soundbar, OXS Thunder. Let's talk about that. But first, big thanks to OXS Audio for sending it over. They make really good audio products. But in this video, let's talk about my experience with the soundbar, but more importantly, general guidelines on how to set up and position the soundbar properly in your space to get the most out of it. So this soundbar features a truly Dolby Atmos system designed to work with numerous devices like PC, PS5, Xbox, TV, mobile, etc., but with a focus on gaming. We'll take a deep dive into the details a little bit later on, but for now, let's go and see what comes with the box. The OXS Thunder came with this sweet volume dial, which can also be used as a speaker volume control button, and as you'll see late on the video. Moving on, we have the soundbar itself, and underneath, we have the accessory boxing, in which of course we have the power cables and a very sleek red and black remote. As we can see, the remote features a power and settings button at the top with a classic control wheel in the center. Underneath that, there are preset EQ options for things like FPS games and MOBAs, and under that, we have a volume rocker, and finally a source button to quickly change between connected devices. With cable out of the way, it was time to unveil the OXS Thunder. A leap beyond surround sound, OXS Thunder also supports Dolby Atmos. It puts you in the middle of the action by precisely placing each sound around you in a three-dimensional space with detailed and rich sound. Sync yourself into the battlefield in all directions. The two up-firing speakers push the sound wave up, then bounce off from the ceiling. Feel the impactful overhead sound hit as objects hover by. It also features 3 uniquely tuned game modes to provide a more dynamic and realistic experience to you. FPS mode is designed to earn you the advantages ahead of your opponents by enhancing audio cues such as footsteps, while rack mode for a more realistic sound effect when you can hear every trail breaking you make and the roaring engine. There is a wireless satellite neck speaker that adds 2 more channels from behind your back to deliver true 3D surround sound. With 5.8G ultra-low latency performance, you can feel every footstep of your enemy. That's currently under development. The OXS Thunder campaign will close soon, and the lowest super early bird price is limited, available for only $249 as a super early bird price. It features 8 fine-tuned drivers delivering certified Dolby Atmos pinpoint sound to ensure you get the most out of your gaming and entertainment experiences. In regards to connectivity, the OXS Thunder will have a lot of options including Bluetooth 5.0, aux-in, HDMI-in, HDMI-E ARC, USB-C, USB-A for the USB dongle, 3.5mm mic-in, and a 3.5mm stereo jack. However, as you can see on the screen is their latest layout, which is still subject to change. As we can see from the underside of the soundbar, this was designed by Rayleigh Labs, who are a team behind Jacob Jensen's home theater products, which are well regarded in the audio industry. So we know we are working with a high-end piece of kit here. And after turning it on, it really comes to life with this aggressive-looking red accent lighting found all over the OXS Thunder. The build quality and the audio experience on the soundbar is so incredibly nice, especially considering that it is just a 30-inch soundbar. The OXS Thunder has 4 full-range drivers with silk membrane tweeters to combat distortion for the clearest audio possible. It's also designed to fit underneath most modern monitors while still being able to produce an incredibly clear and loud sound. It's similar in size to Sound Blaster Katana V2, but with the benefit of true 7.1 sound up-firing speakers and Dolby Atmos, all for about $250. As with all audio devices, the proof is in the pudding. So let's jump into some gameplay and see how well it does.
Flag grenade sent.
Reload.
Reloading. All fire in sight. Taking fire.
Spike planted.
Alright, guys, let's get it back. Supply box ready for pickup.
Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that, but a few things to talk about. I find soundstage expansion is not too aggressive, it's just natural. It boosts the high end slightly, so in a bass-heavy situation it might drown out the vocals and media, especially when there's speech and voice stuff. The bass is truly incredible on the soundbar. I mean, floor-shakingly incredible. In regards to the gameplay, it was honestly incredible to use. I could easily pinpoint enemy footsteps, which is an experience you typically only get with the best headsets. And also, it was incredibly clear no matter how loud I cranked the volume, which is a great start. My perception of directionality when I'm sitting close to the soundbar, you can clearly hear that side-to-side movement in audio. But if you're slightly further back, you can feel every detail of the audio. So my recommendation for the optimal listening experience is to have a slightly wider desk so that you can be further away from it. Now, a few new things that I was not before using an HDMI audio device is that it creates a separate monitor in your NVIDIA control panel which you can't disable. I've tested a few different soundbars and gaming speakers in the past, including the Sound Blaster Katana and the Logitech G560, but at high volumes. I think this is my favorite for a rich and bassy sound. I'll put the link to the Kickstarter in the description so you can take a look for yourself. Either way, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, do me a favor and drop a huge thumbs up. And don't forget to join our Discord channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.